No, in this module, did you know that our planet has been living for what past millions of years ago, and in terms of how many years ago that our Earth has lived, there are also species such as that the one that lives first before us are animals and such as dinosaurs and some what theories and also there are past there we there are so much more species in this world that we are not even um, not even discovering yet. So but due to our technologies and our new formation of our earth, we already know that extinction of animals exists, but humans in population is going up in numbers and going up, overpopulating the world. But keeping the animals balance in population is also very important so that our generation and further generation would know and would know how to discover why is it important that um, we are having animals and all of these other species in this world. So I'm going to explain you about my first ever my assessment for speech, which is about animals extinction. First of all, my name is Ibrahim. I'm from AP243 Faculty of Architecture, and I'm going to go straight to my topic. For my introduction, I want to explain you about animals in our daily life. And first of all, I'm going to ask you why do some people have pets? Why do some people have pets? Because everyone needs a friend. Everyone needs a companion. Sometimes we can release our stress and our all our mental issues on our pets. It's like our second friend. And maybe if we are tired of talking to humans, we are down or whatsoever, we can also talk to them. So for um, this introduction, there are six categories of animals, which is mammals that lives in the land and have hot blood, and also they live on land. Second of all, birds. They are type of creatures that usually have feathers and also can fly, but some of them can't fly. They're also hot-blooded animals. Third, there are fishes. Those are animals that lives in the sea, the ocean, or river, or but the main purpose of the this category fish is that they have gills. They also breathe into oxygen that comes into the water. And the fourth one I want to explain about is invertebrates, which is animals that they don't have spines, which means that the animals can be example as worms, maybe leeches, any animals that don't have spine, and also there are some of them that they are cold-blooded. Amphibians, these are animals that lives in two areas, but mainly amphibians lives in the water, but also can live in the land. They are cold-blooded animals such as also reptiles. Reptiles are um, animals that are cold-blooded. There are some of them that can live in water and also can live on land. But many of them, mainly, they can live on the land rather than living in the water. Going through more. Why is it important that animals that should be more living in this world? The importance of animals to the world. First of all, the pet concept, which is companions to human being. The reason why, like said, why is it important to have pets? It is to release sense of tension, which is stress, and everyone needs a friend. Even animals need friends. even lions. There are some lions that are friendly, even predators need friends, but some of them, not all of them, should have friends like humans. And second of all, it is very important to the ecosystem. First of all, because it will complete the food chain from human beings to every more predators and every more prey and even plants to complete the ecosystem. Stabilizing the ecosystem, and also the most important thing is to either keep it underpopulated or overpopulated. Sometimes if the species is overpopulated, it will be a bad thing to the society and ecosystem. And third, import why the benefits of animals to the world. It is a source of inspiration, such as artists, architects, designers, and peace organizations. Like the artists, architects, and designers, sometimes they take animals as a subject matter of inspiration to what they would do for their next art. And the peace organization is also gather people in one place, like make people united, keeps more peace to this world. And the fourth one is also um, a commercial benefit, which is tourism, because each country has their own special animals, and some countries that don't have what their countries animals, like Malaysia, we have Harimau Malaya, which is Malayan tiger, that doesn't have some other countries, lots more countries in the world. And also, if you go to Amazon, you can see piranhas and summit more thousands of more species that doesn't have in Malaysia. That is what by I mean tourism, promoting traveling around the world. And the crisis is the extinction. First of all, who is to blame? Yes, humans, because up to 1 million species faced extinction in 2020 last year. So the rate of species extinction is currently up to tens of hundreds of times higher than the average across the past 10 million years. Humans, humans can't live without animals because animals is source of our food. As a normal human, you should be eating protein for our food pyramid, our health. And yeah, as an example for the extinction, is in Malaysia, is Malayan tiger is very, very, very crucial in extinction because this species is critically endangered since the population was up to 10,000, and now the population has decreases down to less than 200 um, tigers only, which means it has gone down more than 90% of the population, and it is very, very bad, and we should be taking it seriously. Why did animal extinction happen? First of all, destruction of habitats, because human organization or human colonization, which is buildings that didn't have sustainability in greenhouses. And second one, pollution, such as littering, usage of plastic in factories, waste. Some other people, we should teach them some manners that littering is very, very harmful to this um, ecosystem and also to this world. And the third one is hunting or illegal trafficking, which is some human being or individuals would like to be taking down animals' life for their greedy needs for money and such thing more. And the fourth one is climate change, which is also part of human beings' um, mistake, because as example is global warming, that we did too much technologies in this world that causes global warming. The fifth one is introduction to invasive species, like artificially replacing native species like Some scientists wanted to create an even more new species, and they want to discover for like a form of breeding into other species and create an unnatural side effect to this ecosystem. And sometimes the original natural species would run away and even die due to this um, type of invasive species. And the consequences are imbalance ecosystem. There will be overpopulated species, inactivity of medical studies, loss of medical advancements such as our medicines in terms of having new medicines in our future, lost source of food and clothing, and some example more, because human needs animals as a resource such as food, clothing, and some other beneficial items more. The fourth one, loss of heritage. How can further generations get to know about the extinct species? Because in further generations, they would not know what kind of in Malaysia what is Malayan tiger is, and it is very important because Malayan tiger is our national animal. And the fifth one, lack of inspiration, would affect a lot of artists and architects or anyone in the world that would like to present their art, and there will be a lack of idea or something. The sixth one is huge blow to tourism because it's lack of biodiversity of in the certain country of their animals. Like I would say that every country has their own species or whatever. And what we can help to prevent animals extinction. First of all, buying products that are eco-friendly products, which is if you go into a shopping mall, you will bring a bag, maybe a cloth bag, rather than buying a 20-cent plastic bag. And sometimes they already created a disposable plastic bag, which is sometimes the plastic bag is like a very loose type of plastic that can is not harmful to our ecosystem. And the second one is very important, which is the 3R rule, which is reduce, use, recycle, that should be more implemented to our school system and education so that our students would have more careful towards our topic. The third one is boycott, prevent from buying things made from endangered species such as snake, maybe skins that are maybe bags that are made of endangered species, and sometimes there are some clothing that are being made of other species, animals. And fourth one is we should spread more awareness, like get involved in spreading awareness, creating an organization or joining an organization, maybe donating um, a sum in foundation is also a very very good thing to do. So that's about it. I think that what we can do for my presentation on about animals extinction. And lastly, year by year, the rate of animal extinction will rise if we, as a whole society, didn't take any precautions. Animals are as important as human beings because they are living the same place and also breathing the same air as us. So we should be more aware in preventing the crisis from getting much more worse than ever. That's about it. Thank you.